It's one of the interesting new rules in this season has been with draw takers having to go off the field and switch their sticks. How have you seen two very skilled draw takers in Maddie Smith and Maddie Epke adapt to that role this season? And how have you as the staff really had to adapt the way that you scheme things with the draw, given those new rules?
Yeah, I think it's actually really helpful to have multiple really good people on the draw because of that rule, and it allows them to be able to get the rest that they need when needed. And I think it's not as big of a deal with Maddie Smith because she plays D, but with Epke, we've been able to do some things to get some other people in the offensive end until she gets in there.
And when you see a player like Noelle get rewarded for all the hard work that she's put in with the first team All Big Ten selection, I mean, she talked a lot a few minutes ago about how you worked a lot on her mentality with her in this offseason. How much growth have you seen out of her confidence-wise from, I could say, last season to this point now?
Yeah, I would say, since she's come into Northwestern till now, it's a lot of growth. I think she's put a lot of work into her mentality, and it's great to see it show on the field. She's just really believing in us, believing in herself, and that maybe wasn't the case before.
When you look at the amount of battles this team has been in, close games, and just a ton of, I guess, as you guys put, hard fights from game one to now, I mean, how has that experience sort of built an amount of character that's going to be needed in Big Ten tournament play and even beyond?
Yeah, I mean, the Big Ten, every team is really strong. We know that we're playing Michigan now, and obviously just having played them a few days ago, it's going to be a battle, and we're excited about that. We are battle tested, and that's the benefit of having a tough schedule is you get battle tested. We had some setbacks early, and we've kind of been able to really grow and look within and get better each time out.
And player just up here is Annabelle. I mean, when you look at the impact that she's been able to have on this program as a grad transfer, I mean, she's someone you tried to recruit many years ago, but for her to be in here and having the impact that she's had, I mean, how would you just describe how she's sort of become a force in this midfield ever since you moved here there from defense?
Yeah, I would say it's been really helpful to have her just leadership-wise. I think she's a great leader. She's a great person, has a lot of respect from her teammates, and she just plays with an incredible amount of heart. No matter where she is, she's getting ground balls, she's making plays, and she's really willing to do whatever the team needs for us to be successful. And, to have a leader like that, it's huge.
What do you think it says about this culture that you guys have been able to bring in so many transfers and have them, took a little bit of time for the team to get to, toward this potential that it has, but for them to they seem to really adapt so seamlessly to this scheme?
Yeah, I think just development in general. I think, we have a lot of young players playing and new players, and so I think that you've seen the development over the time that we've been together, and we just need to continue to keep developing every time we step out on the field.
And just knowing that you're playing a team that you, for the second time in as many weeks, I mean, how does that sort of factor into scouting and preparation with so much familiarity with you guys in Michigan?
Yeah, it just probably makes the prep a little easier. You just played them, and so you have the film, you have the knowledge in your own head, they have the knowledge as well, so it could be a great chess match and see what adjustments we both make.
What do you see just in terms of the character and resilience of this group from this team's last trip up to Ann Arbor?
Yeah, I mean, I think time will tell. I think that we have to really continue to get better and put our best performance on the field. We know that Michigan's a really tough team. We've got a lot of matches against them, a lot of rivalry games, and so we're just excited to have the opportunity to play someone else and to be challenged.